I don't know who I thought I was or how brave I was, but I didn't end up doing any vlogging while I was out there because I was just a nervous wreck. So, please enjoy these pictures and a couple video clips that I got of this vacation, and I'll talk you through it as we do it. These are the nails I chose to wear. They're just glue-ons from Glamnetic. And boys taking pictures don't take very good pictures. We flew overnight, so this was when we woke up in the middle, or on the plane, and I decided I should probably take a picture of the sunrise. These were the first pictures I took while we arrived. So tired. The obligatory picture of the boyfriend. And probably the last picture I took on the day we arrived while we were exhausted because we barely got any sleep on the plane because 4 hours is not enough sleep. We went to the teppanyaki restaurant. That was delicious, as you can see by my finished plate. This was our second day. It was cloudy, but still beautiful and so much better than the snow. That was at home, so I kind of accepted it, no problems. My goal in that last clip was to get a video of me walking into the water and then a wave like crashing over and then my phone being underwater because I had a waterproof case on. The wave did actually turn my phone off, but then I was promptly scolded by the lifeguard and told I could not go in the water. We are assuming because it was too wavy. And other than the very first day we got there on our travel day, that was the last that I was in the ocean. It did promptly start raining, so we had to leave the beach to go find a chair that happened to have an umbrella on it because none of the ones on the side of the beach we were at had any sort of covering. They had peacocks all over this resort, and this was one that was outside of our room, so I took a picture of it. Also, if you look through the trees, you can see we had an ocean view room, which was much more impressive in person versus on these videos. This was on the shuttle as we were on the way to the waterfalls and to go see the little monkey exhibit, the little tiny monkeys that were so cute. And going forward, here is some pictures while we were at the waterfalls. I thought it was, as you can see, I was having a great time. But it was just nifty. You hiked up all the way up this little mountain, and then everyone took turns, and you slid down these little slides that were kind of made into the waterfalls. And you kind of shot down them because it's just water flinging you around. And I'm not very good at that, so I got tumbled pretty hard once we hit the bottom of each of the pools. This was the end of the waterfalls, and then this is just a picture of the big bridge we had to cross to get there. Now on to the monkeys, which is kind of my most favorite part because they were just so tiny and their little hands were the softest things I've ever felt.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing in there, I promise. Oh, there was? He said no, it's in there.
So guys,
On the way back from the monkeys, we did drive past the famous umbrella street, so we got one on the shuttle. I believe this was the next day where we got a little bit more sun, but not really. I think we did get a burn this day though. As you can see, another meal that was delicious, and I only got videos of it done. And here is the one show that we saw that I got some clips of. And we did do another excursion, which was horseback riding on the beach. So this was the place that they had us stop, and we got some water and us on the horses and a weird little island that got in the back. I don't know, it wasn't good pictures. They also had an orchid garden. I didn't get pictures, but luckily Zach happened to get some. So there is another peacock and the cute little water feature they had. Another peacock ready for a picture. He crawled up onto that bench. And a picture of me with my ginormous hair in the humidity. And that was the sign at nighttime. I don't know why I didn't take any pictures inside. The pool I thought looked pretty cool. And this was our courtyard outside of our room. It was pretty nice. Better than at home. And that, I believe, was the last of any sort of pictures or videos we took. What followed the next day was a hellish 26 hours to get home when it should not have nearly taken that long. Just delays, a lot of time in the airport, getting to Toronto and going to a hotel room for 3 hours just so we could lay down and not sit in an airport. An extra leg of the flight that was added, and then finally getting home and then driving home. And just being awake for that entire time basically was pretty rough, and we were pretty crabby by the time we got home. But looking back, it was a pretty good trip, and even though it was cloudy and rainy and I didn't really get to go into the ocean other than the very first arrival day where we were way too tired to appreciate it, it was still nice and relaxing, and the food was good. So yeah, that was our trip to the Dominican Republic, and maybe next time we go we'll try Punta Cana. Okay, bye.